welcome to another night at the Fireside Tales. Well, here we all are, out in this vast universe, a speck of dust in a vast desert, with no idea really of what we are or where we've come from or what our purpose is in this existence. In fact, it seems, to us at least, that everything in this universe makes complete and utter sense, that there is nothing that defies the rule. It is almost as if we are trapped between four stone walls, and no matter how hard we hit our fist or yell and scream, we can never get out. After all, we human beings are limited in what we can do. I mean, we can't move the stars or turn nothing into something, and we can't change the weather. Well, except in one circumstance, in a little town known as Greensdale, which is a story I will be telling you tonight. It's a story that concerns an eccentric genius by the name of Dr. Walton and his incredible weather-making machine. So anyways, Mayor Olson was in an uproar. The whole town hadn't received any rain for 6 whole months, and business wasn't doing very good. So Mayor Olson had offered a reward for anyone that could provide the town with rain. Well, people came from all over the world. Indians came and performed rain dances, and scientists came speculating on what they could possibly do. But no matter how hard they tried, it didn't seem like any rain was coming to Greensdale. That was until one day a man came down the streets, and he was carrying behind him a wagon, or he was pulling the wagon behind him, and on the back of the wagon was a machine. And the machine had all sorts of wheels and levers, and there was smoke pouring out of it. And the man walked up, and he went into Mayor Olson's office, and he said, "Mayor Olson, I have quite an invention for you. This is my weather-making machine, and I can assure you that by tonight there will be rain." And Mayor Olson said, "Well, if you can do that, I'll give you as much money as you desire. You'll be set for life." And Dr. Walton, he said, "It's a deal. Shall we shake on it?" And Mayor Olson shaked, and Dr. Walton said, "By tonight, Mayor Olson, by tonight you'll have rain, by God." And so Dr. Walton left. He went away a little ways into town. He got himself a hotel, and then he set up the weather-making device. Well, he slowly began to pull the lever, and smoke began pouring out. And for about an hour, nothing happened, and he was afraid it might not work. But then he began to see storm clouds approaching, and lightning was flashing, and there was thunder rumbling. And Dr. Walton looked up as the rain began to pour down, and he screamed, "By God, it is work! I have done it!" And he began to laugh triumphantly. Anyways, the rain began to pour down, and Dr. Walton decided it would be best to get into the car, and he went back to the hotel and slept for the night, knowing that he was set for the rest of his life, and he never had to worry about a thing again. Well, anyways, next day he returned to Greensdale, only to find that the weather-making machine might have worked a little bit too well. For the whole town was flooded, and people were sitting atop their roofs. And Dr. Walton looked at this, and he began to feel a little bit guilty, but he went up to Mayor Olson's room, and he said, "Well, Mayor Olson, I did as you asked. I made it rain." And Mayor Olson was quite furious. "Yes, but you made it rain too much," he said. "Look at this, the town's destroyed. I'm not paying you for this." And Dr. Walton said, "Well, you're the one who said you wanted to rain. You never said how much. Now, I'll be taking my money, please." And Mayor Olson said, "Absolutely not. Not unless you can use that weather-making device to make it sun again and make us get back our money." And Dr. Walton said, "Well, no, not until you give me the money that I deserve." But Mayor Olson refused, and Dr. Olson left, and he went off, and it was said that he destroyed the weather-making machine then and there. He was so angry. Well, anyways, this story has been passed on from town to town as became something of a legend. Who knows what happened that day in Greensdale? Maybe it was simply a coincidence. Or maybe it was that little thing known as the magic of the Fireside Tales. I will let you be the judge. But as always, sweet dreams and good night.